podcast research is probably one of the most unentertaining things to vlog about. Not a whole lot going on. Both Nicole and I are researching right now. Nicole's episode, she's finishing up. We're going to be recording that today because the episode goes live tomorrow. And I am currently researching a case for our other podcast that's going to go live the next day. So not a whole lot's going on in the tiny home. It's pretty quiet. Nicole's locked up in the office, and I'm sitting out here. Pretty uneventful. Oh, I need a coffee. Excuse me, honey. How's it going in here?
It's going.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look, you're having fun.
You think?
I do think.
It's not going too bad, actually.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Mine's going a little bit slow, but I wanted to see if you wanted any sort of tea or anything for while you're doing your thing.
I'll probably come out and make my OJ and coconut water drink.
Okay, so you don't want hot water?
No.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, no problem. She drinks a lot of weird things, I find, all the time.
Wow. Well, coconut water is good for you. I can't remember if it's like almost electrolytes or whatever that it gives you. You're putting me on the spot now.
I am.
I'll let you know.
Good.
Oh yeah, because it's an excellent hydrator. So it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I love OJ, but it's quite like packed full of sugar, right? So then I mix half and half, and this probably has a lot of sugar in it too. I don't know. Tastes good. I like it. Makes me feel nice.
Fair enough. You locked yourself up in here, and I didn't get the chance to tell you that coffee
And dog hair?
and dog hair is my elixir of life. My, whatever that concoction is, this is my equivalent.
I have stuff to do. I got a deadline.
So do I. And?
I have to get to work.
So you just locked yourself up in here just to research, just get to work, eh?
Yeah, well, my research is going well, and I'm just like, let's do it. But I also came in here too because I had to double check what the benefits of coconut water were.
And?
And there's a lot more than I realized.
Like?
Okay.
Is it an electrolyte?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was right.
Well done.
For once in my life. So yeah, keeps you hydrated, high in potassium, low in calories, free of fat and cholesterol, helps in reducing the risk of kidney stones, keeps your skin healthy. I think there's also heart benefits.
Wow.
So basically I'm just like drinking like magic in a cup, because also vitamin C in the OJ.
So basically that stops you from dying.
That's the plan.
Well, coffee stops other people from dying too.
That's true.
Do we get a heads up on what you're researching?
Yeah, I guess.
And
You want a
that
heads
is-
up?
What is it?
It's a kind of a doozy. It's a big deal in Canadian history. It's the École Polytechnique Massacre.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's actually
Sounds-
pretty brutal of a research. It's quite
Sounds like
sad.
it.
Yeah.
If you're new to our channel and podcast, we have a true crime podcast, so hence the massacre. And that's what we research on a weekly basis is crime. and-
Terrible incidences against humanity.
That's a very good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Against individuals and humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So you're researching a giant massacre, hey?
Yeah. And I have actually, because I used to work in a university, so I mean, there's a day of what's the word? There's a day of recognition.
There you go.
Is that the right? Okay.
Yep.
I'm just like, whoa. And so yeah, we always recognize that. And I'm choosing to do this because that day is December 6th, which is coming up. We'll be putting this out on the 5th. And so then the next day is like its anniversary. So it seemed like a fitting time to talk about this.
That is fitting. Well, if I may say so, I am currently researching an episode for our other podcast, Fearful, which does true crime, bizarre history, paranormal, some of that sort of stuff. And I am researching on a haunted asylum.
Oh, okay. That's a gooder.
Yeah.
I like that sort of thing.
We're not going to sleep well tonight.
Do we sleep well any night?
Generally not, no.
I have my podcast complete. I also finished a wedding today, so that feels pretty awesome. It's been a productive day. But because I don't think Ben, we'll check in with him, I don't think he's finished his podcast yet. But mine is due a day earlier. So, I think we're going to start recording.
You're done?
I'm done.
It only took us, look how dark it is outside now.
Hey, it gets dark really early now.
It does. It's what? It's almost 6 o'clock. We've been doing this all day. This is the life of what it is to do a podcast.
What it is.
I'm sorry, I'm tired. This is podcasting life. Research.
So, because the Wicked and Grim one goes up tomorrow.
Yep.
We're going to record now?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
All of our podcast gear is stored up here. So we got to grab it every time we do a podcast. Is it handy? No. But that's tiny living. Our wine storage is up there too. Yep. This is our podcast setup. We sit here on a kitchen counter, thank you, and we podcast. Once we're done, everything gets put back in our loft until we podcast again. It's not very complicated, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, we could leave things out, but then that's the thing with tiny home living is you want to clean up after yourself so it's not a complete gong show.
And this is at least half of our kitchen right here, so we don't want to just leave it out and just waste our kitchen space. I don't know why I have my headphones on already, but I do. Honestly, we're doing pretty good today because it is 6 o'clock and we're usually recording somewhere around 9 o'clock. So we're 3 hours ahead of schedule right now.
Pat myself on the back.
Good job for that. We'll schedule this and it'll be ready for midnight tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Every Tuesday we upload Wicked and Grim, a true crime podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to let you guys go so Nicole can present the case today and I can listen all about this massacre.
Yeah, it's not the best. I mean, are any of them though, eh?
Yes, such is the life with true crime.
Mm-hmm.
None of it is very good news. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about it, we'll dive into it, and we'll kind of evaluate
There
the
we go.
case. We'll see you guys in the next one. We're going to record a podcast.
Okay. Cheers.
Already took a sip. Sorry.
I'm Nicole.
My name's Ben, and you're listening to Wicked and Grim.
A true crime podcast.